sleeping? Oh, good. I thought I was the last one awake. You looked like you were nodding off halfway through the movie, so I just wasn't sure. Everyone else fell asleep during this one and the last one, so I wouldn't have been too surprised. Well, everyone else is obviously comfortable enough to sleep out here, but I think I'm gonna go back to my bed. Hey, do you think someone went home without me noticing? I don't know. I mean, could have been while I got up to get a drink or something. Or maybe I just lost count. I mean, a whole pile of people sleeping is kind of hard to keep track of. Well, I'm too tired to worry about it. Be careful not to step on anyone. Oh. No. I'm okay. I just stood up too fast and got kind of dizzy for a sec. Yeah, I'll drink some water before I go to bed. I'll be fine getting to my room. Hey, do you think you could hold my hand for a sec? No, I think I need help getting around everyone. Yes, I really do. I'd feel really bad if I stepped on someone. Thank you. Okie doke. I suppose I'll see you in the morning. I might keep my door locked so nobody wanders into my bed at night. Well, never really know. Anyways, have sweet dreams. Hey, are you still awake? Yeah, can I stay here for tonight? Someone else is in my bed already. Yeah, I think it's one of your friends. I swore someone was missing. I'm glad I can see I can still count right. I didn't notice until I was already finished getting ready for bed in the bathroom. Well, I'd sleep on the couch, but it's kind of fully occupied. But if you don't want me to stay, I'll find somewhere else to sleep. Well, I am a little cautious about sleeping around people I don't really know, so yeah, I'd prefer if I were with you. Really? Thank you. You're so sweet. Would you like me to lock your door too? It's okay if you don't want to, but someone has already gone and taken my bedroom, so I wouldn't put it past anyone else to wander in here. No, I'll be okay. I was mostly just worried about locking a door if I was going to be alone, but I'll be alright if I'm sleeping with you. I meant that as sleeping next to you. It's too late to have your mind in the gutter, silly. Sure. That's what they all say. Don't think too hard about it. Just scoot over. Glad I asked to use your bed before one of the others did. Yeah. The other girls are much more likely to do something like that. I don't think I'd have had the guts to ask if I didn't have a few drinks. Yeah. Honestly, I'd probably go take a blanket and sleep in the bathtub or something. Surely you've noticed I hate inconveniencing anyone at the expense of my own comfort. I'm letting someone else keep my own bed tonight after all. Well, besides drinking a little, I guess another reason I feel okay inconveniencing you is that I'm more comfortable with you. Well, you are my roommate. I feel comfortable enough to live with you after all. Yes, you're so privileged to receive my trust. It's very special and in limited supply. Oh, I think you're more thoughtful and courteous than you realize. I know other people have also noticed. It's a very attractive trait. How? Dude, Some of the girls currently asleep in the living room could not stop talking about you when you drove Lindsay home. Could not shut up about it. They kept asking me about you. It almost made me worried they had never seen someone have basic decency. But, I mean, it was pretty nice of you, I suppose. Lindsay seemed to think so. Really? She was literally hanging off your arm like her lifeline. Surely you noticed that. Oh, sweetie, she wasn't drunk. She didn't even have anything to drink tonight besides, like, a soda or two. She didn't need a sober cab or anything. You really didn't notice? No, I'm not criticizing you for believing someone who said they couldn't take themselves home. I think it's great you take someone at face value and don't make any assumptions without them being direct. It just seemed so painfully obvious to the rest of us waiting for you to get back. I think everyone thought it was so Lindsay could get some alone time with you. Well, did anything happen? Like dropping her off at home, I mean. She hugged you? In the car? Or at her doorstep? Jeez, you probably got her hopes up way high. No, I don't think you need to worry about apologizing. She might be more embarrassed and would probably prefer to write that off as her being drunk. Plausible deniability, you could say. Well, when your advances are rejected, even if it was unintentional because they didn't realize it was a move, it still sucks and can be really embarrassing putting yourself up there and getting shot down. I'd probably feel the same way if you told me to go away when I asked to stay here for the night. But I don't really know exactly what I do mean by that. I'm not sober, so just ignore half of what I say. Which half? How about just the embarrassing half? Then you let me know which parts you do like, and I'll keep saying those ones. I beg to differ. If anything, it's all embarrassing. At least being jealous of a girl you didn't even realize you rejected when... Well, I stopped because the last parts of my brain not affected by alcohol are trying desperately to stop me from saying something I can't take back. No, I don't want to get rejected like Lindsay. She had a place to stay afterward, and I don't. Well, I don't want to lose the one person I feel comfortable around if I say something dumb. What to do indeed. Well, we could make a deal, but you have to pinky promise. If I say something you don't like or whatever, then we chalk it up to just being some silly, tipsy thoughts that don't mean anything and go back to normal when I've sobered up in the morning. You give me plausible deniability. If you do... well, I guess if you do, we could probably talk about it more in the morning. I'm not saying anything until you give me that pinky of yours. Okay. So, basically, I really like you. And it took a night of girls hitting on you for me to realize how much I didn't want you to like someone that isn't me. That's all. Well, maybe there's more, maybe there isn't. Plausible deniability. It's 3 a.m. and I've been drinking, so yes, there is a very real possibility I'm not using that term correctly anymore. But you know what I mean. So, you decide. Am I drunk and saying goofy things that don't mean anything in the morning? Or do you want to continue this conversation then? Well, maybe after everyone has left, yeah. I agree. I think that's for the best. I'm glad you think so. I think I can finally get some sleep with that off my chest. My bed? No, what about it? Oh, the person in it. Ugh. Come on, do you really think I'd lie about someone sleeping in my bed to crawl into yours? Oh, well, you can get up and check if you really want. You'll get your answer one way or the other. Or you can take my word for it and we can just go to sleep. Sleep it is, I see. I hope you sleep well. Good night.